Hey guys, I'm finally back from camp, and let's just say a lot happened. Okay, so we get to camp, and we are taken to lights check and to check your temperature and all of that stuff to make sure you're not sick. And we get to camp, and well, we are taken to our bunks, and I get to see all of my friends that I've missed over the past year. And it's kind of just like a nice reunion, and we also get to meet the new people that are in our bunks and our counselors. Now when I got there, I was put in a low bunk, and I was really confused. I was like, I'm supposed to be in a higher bunk than this, and they looked at me and they were like, yeah, they didn't have enough room. So I was supposed to be in upper middle, and they put me in lower middle. I mean, like, come on, I was in lower middle last year. I don't want to do this again. So anyway, I asked some people in my bunk, like, their age, and they were like, yeah, I'm going into 7th grade. I'm going into 8th grade, and I'm bunking with some people who are going into 7th grade. You know, I didn't want that. I wanted to be in the grade I was supposed to be in, but no, I can't. I am saying, aside for that fact, I did end up making friends with a lot of them, and a lot of them in my bunk who are going into 7th grade became one of my closest friends. Anyway, there's this one guy at camp who I'm really close to, and we're not gonna name drop, so let's just call him Ben, okay? And me and Ben are really close, and we just tell everyone we're cousins even though we're not, because we don't want anyone to confuse us with dating even though we're not. Anyway, so for like meals, they have a porch, and Ben and one of his friends like to sit out there, and it's really loud in the dining hall, so I'll go and sit out there too sometimes. And then one of their friends would join us, and usually we would be having private talks, and so we don't want him to come, and so we would move. And then their friend, let's call him Evan. No, not Evan, I don't like that name. Let's call him Alex. Alex didn't like that we would go off and have a private conversation because he was friends with them and I wasn't allowed to be friends with them. Subscribe for part 2.